Hello, and welcome to the Art of Online Marketing live show. Today's topic is how to build a community of loving fans with live video. So, for those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Denise Allison, and I help service-based entrepreneurs grow with social media and live video. All right, so it's almost Valentine's Day, so we're doing a Valentine's Day related video today. So I love Valentine's Day because it's a great excuse to be really cheesy, to eat a lot of chocolate, and who wouldn't want to do that? But it's also a celebration of love, and I want to know, have you ever really considered your future customers or your audience? Have you ever considered your relationship with them? So it's like any other relationship, you need to put the time and the energy into it to make that grow. All right, sorry, I'm being a little bit late. So there's the title of the show right there. So in this episode of the Art of Online Marketing live show, I'm going to share with you how to nurture those relationships with your live video audience. All right, so before I get started, let me know in the comments if you've ever gone live before. So if you've ever gone live, put a yes or maybe a hands up emoji. And if you haven't, put a no or a sad face emoji. All right, before we get started, this episode is brought to you by the Video Marketing Summit for Entrepreneurs. So in this summit, I am joined by 13 top video marketing experts from around the world, and we share our strategies, our tips, our tricks, and other ideas that you can implement to grow your business, to get more views, to get more engagement, and get more sales with video marketing. So if you want to join that, I'll be putting the link up here or down there so that you'll be able to access that. All right, so let's move on. So there is some news in the world of live video. So I do want to share that with you before we get into today's topic. And you may or may not have heard this, but a big social media platform is now hopping into the world of live video. You can probably guess because there aren't too many who aren't doing it yet. But the answer is LinkedIn. LinkedIn just announced that they are incorporating live video into their platform, which is pretty exciting. They incorporated video into their platform probably a year and a half ago, and so now and that really made LinkedIn changed. Like, LinkedIn is so different than it was before they released video. And if you want to learn a little bit more about video on LinkedIn, we definitely talk about that in the summit, so you'll want to sign up. But live video, that's something super exciting. They're just rolling it out like any new tools. They're rolling it out slowly, so I don't have access to it yet. They roll out video is one of the last people with access. I'd love to be able to get in there early so that I could learn and then teach it to all of you, my lovely audience. But we'll see, and I'll keep you updated on how that goes. All right, so let's get into today's topic. So when you're using live video in your business, your goal is really to build a relationship with your audience and your viewers and your future customers. So by doing that, it increases their connection to you and their feelings towards you, and it grows the know, like, and trust factor that is vital to any successful business relationship. So you want to build a relationship not unlike a romantic relationship. So to tell you a little bit more about me is, as many of you know, I am getting married this year, but I've never shared the story of how I met my fiance. And like anything else, it's a story of doing things online. So I actually met him on an online dating app. And so me and my friend had joined because, well, really we had nothing to lose. And we're thinking, well, if nothing else, it could be quite comical. So most of the people I connected with, so keep in mind, this app, it showed you people who were in your area. So for one thing, there was not that many people in my area to pop up. Like, sometimes it literally said you've looked at all of the people available, but so there weren't that many options, and most of the people I connected with were either boring or too aggressive or just things that did not appeal to me. And so then I connected with Kyle, and he asked me all about myself. He asked me about Tulo, my dog, which we know is really important to me. And then we met for coffee, and we had maybe the weirdest but the best first date ever, where we talked about some really odd things and both found out how much we had in common because we're both quite nerdy people. But the thing is, if I had brought that person forward on any other date, it may not have connected with that person. So you do need to put the be yourself in any situation, but know that you're not going to connect with everyone. But you also need to put in the time. All right, so that's a little bit of the quick story of how we met for everyone who was wondering. I'm sure that's what you think about every day, how I met my fiance. But okay, so finding the right customers can be really similar to dating. So first of all, you want to be yourself. So if you've ever been in a relationship before where you felt like you can't be yourself and you're always holding something back, you know that it's not a great situation. You feel like you deserve more, you feel like there's someone else out there for you, and generally it's not a relationship that you feel like is going to last long term. So when you're building a relationship of any sort, whether it's romantic, friendship, or a customer relationship, it's really important for you to be yourself. This way you are going to attract the right people for you. So whether it's a partner, a friend, or a customer, you really want to attract the type of person who likes the type of person that you are. And so the same goes for business relationships. It can be really tempting to act professionally because you're a business owner and you want to come across as a professional. You don't want to come across as a bum or a child or what have you. But often this translates into boring. So professional means that you are an expert in your field, you respect your customers, you respect yourself, and you respect your peers. You show up as best as you can, and you share your expertise. So it doesn't mean that you need to be perfect or that you have no personality. All it means is that you are showing up as professionally as you can while still being you. So don't try to put on a fake version of yourself. You are either going to appear phony, which is not great either, or boring, which is basically just as bad because no one's going to be attracted to that. So yes, you're putting yourself out there in a professional way, but it's you still need to show up as you. So I want you to think about while we're like in the same parallel that we're making to online dating, if you were going on a date, whether it's first date, third date, whatever, you are going to wear probably your best pair of jeans. If you're a woman, you might put on some makeup, do your hair. You are going to show up as the best version of you, but you're not showing up as someone else. You want to put yourself out there in a way that makes you feel good for who you are, but not what other people might be expecting of you. It's still you at the end of the day. If you're just showing up differently than you might show up on your couch on a Sunday morning. So go with who you are and what you like about yourself, and not how you think others think you should be showing up. So be who you are, and who you are is amazing, and it will help you attract the right people for you and your business. All right, next is not that, because we just did that one, is you want to be there for your audience. Now, the key to any relationship is spending time together. So when you first start dating someone, you do that. You go on dates, you spend time together, you learn about each other, and you have some conversations, and then you decide whether you're going to go forward with that or not. But you do need to spend that time together. So you start dating on a regular basis, and maybe see each other once or twice a week, and then you call or you text each other for most of the other days of the week. So you do really want to do the same thing when it comes to live video. You need to show up for your future customers. And this means showing up on live video at least once a week and sharing value, sharing content, and really taking the time to connect with your audience. You might show up another time on live video to show a little bit of a peek into your world. And then the other days, you're creating micro content that supports the content that you are sharing in your live videos. So that's where I draw those parallels. So you do want to show up regularly so that you can build that relationship with your future customers. Without it, it's just going to fizzle and there's not going to be anything there to grow. And finally, you are going to build a relationship with a give and take mentality. So what often happens when people are using live video or marketing of any type is all they're doing is they're asking you to buy their product, they're asking you to share their event, they're asking from you. So they are taking. So it's not all about you. And this is the same thing in a relationship. You also need to give. So if you're in a relationship, you are compromising. Maybe you're buying some flowers, maybe you're buying dinner, a bottle of wine, and maybe you're going to, an event that you don't quite want to go to, but it's because there's that give and take mentality. But you want to do the same thing in your business. So that means you need to go, like I said previously, you want to share valuable content on a regular basis, and this builds the relationship. So you are giving to your audience before you are asking for something. So you need to establish that you are trustworthy, that you are an expert, and that you have content to share before you start asking people to buy from you, to share your video, to share your event, or anything else. So you do want to build that on that give and take idea. All right, so those are the three things we're talking about today on how to grow a community of loving fans with live video. So just a recap: be yourself. You want to be you. You don't want to come off as fake or phony. You just want to show up as the best version of yourself. Number two is be there for them. So you want to show up regularly with your live videos so you can establish that relationship, grow the know, like, and trust factor, and share more about you. And build a relationship with a give and take mentality. So you want to give your audience something. So you're giving them information, you're giving them content, you are giving them tips that they can implement right away so that they can get a quick win and see how valuable the information you have is to offer. So, like I said earlier, when you're growing a relationship with your audience or future customer, it's the same as building a relationship with anything else. The relationship needs to be there. You can't just show up out of the blue and ask for the sale. All right, so thank you so much for being with me here today and talking about how to build a community of loving fans with live video, the Valentine's Day themed episode for the year. All right, and just a reminder that the signups for the Video Marketing Summit are open. So I'll be putting the link up here or down there, and you can head over there and sign up. And that's where I'm joined by 13 of the world's top video marketing experts, where we all share expert strategies, tips, and tricks for you to grow your business and get more sales with video marketing. So this event is free for anyone who wants to sign up. It's free for 72 hours and is taking place. It starts on February 19th and it goes through the 19th, 20th, and 21st of February. So save your seat as soon as possible. And again, I'll be putting the link here so that you can head over there and sign up. And I'm looking forward to seeing you inside. So that goes live in a week from now. So really looking forward to seeing you. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here with me today, and I'll see you next week for another episode of the Art of Online Marketing Live Show.